The coronavirus pandemic has caused hardship and tragedy across the globe. But as the pollution cleared from our skylines, climate scientists say a mental shift they have been waiting for has also occurred.
The virus immediately shifts priorities, doesn't it? This is a huge moment in how we reshape the economy. There's already 10 trillion, roughly, US dollars of spending that's gone out the door to rescue companies, to protect livelihoods around the world. And how that's invested will have a huge impact on whether we create an economy that's fit for the future or one that's still based upon some of the more fragile and dangerous elements of the economy that we currently have.
A recent study that looked at daily emissions of greenhouse gases and pollutants highlighted key focus areas. Professor Corinne Lequere was the lead author.
Emissions dropped quite a lot at the peak of the confinement, so that was early April. On the 7th, emissions had dropped by 17% worldwide. And by the countries that were under lockdown, then it was between 25 and 30%, even a little higher for the extreme lockdowns. And the biggest factor was road transport. Because road transport responds very quickly, we now know that governments, if they put policies in place, then you could have a change in emissions very rapidly.
There was a drop of most greenhouse gases and pollutants, but carbon dioxide stays in the atmosphere for over 100 years, so the drop in emissions won't do much to slow climate change.
It also helps to see that some other sectors like power or industry were a lot slower in changes, and therefore you need to put measures that are very structural to make sure that these sectors can also reduce their emissions in the long term.
Past recessions have seen an increase in industrial activity, but after the 2008 financial crash, there was also green investment.
We saw kind of 15-20% in some cases a bit higher, of green response. That was, I think, a low watermark. And we'll see much stronger green responses this time for the reason that the world's ready. And the other point is that now, compared to 10 years ago, the public are much more on board with this. There are strong majorities in all the big economies for a green recovery.